Hi, I'm Ray, and this is PhoneArena's Q&A. Our first question today comes from user BattleBoy, and it goes like this. In the leaked picture of the Nexus 5 from the FCC, it seemed to have a black rectangle thing on the back. Do you think this is a fingerprint scanner? And if not, what is it for? BattleBoy, we have absolutely no idea what this is. It could be a fingerprint scanner. It could be something entirely else, and it could even be missing from the final version of the device, so it seems we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully Google will announce this thing soon. Next question today comes courtesy of Xperia Droid. What would you guys want to see in the Sony Xperia Z2? Now, of course, it's too early to say, but based on our impressions from the Z1, some of the things we would like to see would be thinner bezels and/or a slightly smaller screen so that the phone can be at least a bit more compact. And the other thing is a revamped user interface, as this one is getting a bit old and doesn't have that much of a wow factor. PhoneArena user has the following question, which is for me. Ray, there was the news that people trying out the new iOS 7 parallax and zoom features are getting sick to their stomach, experiencing vertigo, headaches and nausea. Have you experienced something like that while using iOS 7? Now, surprisingly, even though our friend Troll has already replied to this question by saying that I'm an Apple fan, so I'm obviously not supposed to experience anything bad when it comes to Apple products, I have actually felt such kind of discomfort, although in an extremely light and short manner. But I can definitely understand people who say that they are having those kinds of experiences with iOS 7, and thankfully there is a solution to this. You just have to go to Settings, General, Accessibility and activate the Reduce Motion switch. Question number 4 is from our user Lumia720 Lover Z1 Getter, and here it is. Hey PhoneArena, can you please tell me whether we can change the launcher on Xperia Z1 or not from its custom Sony launcher? I mean something like Smart Launcher or let's say Go Launcher. Can we change that or not? And as you say, the camera didn't perform as expected, so will there be a performance improvement with updates or not? Please answer my questions. Me buying the Xperia Z1 depend a lot of these two questions aside from others. Absolutely, you can install any third-party launcher you wish. The camera of the Z1 is one of the very best out there. It does have a few problems, but whether or not Sony is going to fix them with software updates, unfortunately we cannot know. But don't worry, the camera of the Z1 is awesome. Finally, TrueGeek85 wants to know if the Amazon Kindle Fire HDX can be hacked to run Android. Well, of course it can, just like all the Kindle Fires before it. We just have to wait for it to start shipping, which will happen on October 18th for the 7-inch model and November 7th for the 8.9-inch one. It'll take some time for developers to come up with stable Android ROMs, but it probably won't take too long. So that was all for today's episode of the PhoneArena Q&A. Be sure to post your questions below for next time or in our Q&A post at phonearena.com.